Praise y'all. What's good, everyone? What is good? Yeah. Growing old. So, yeah, it's a Saturday. Saturday's not usually a good time to stream. Everybody's doing stuff, but I wasn't even gonna stream. I wanted to work on this little song idea I came up with, and I was just gonna sit here. That goes through my mind sometimes, like, hey, am I gonna stream? I'm gonna record a song. But then I decided, you know what? Let me just get it both in at once. You know, why not? You know, I think sometimes as like creatives, you want to like kind of tuck something away so you can like kind of be like, hey, look, check this out, rather than show the process. But you know, why not just show the whole process? And I mean, I'm just a regular guy trying to get this this music in and be creative and all that. It's not like I'm famous or nothing, you know, so nobody really cares. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to care for yourself, and you got to go ahead and just share the process. So I'm pull these lyrics up. And also, this right here, this expansion called Soul Session 1 is an expansion that I created and actually I've had available for sale for a few months now. I just haven't really gone in and like showed it to anybody. One thing I always say, I stress, is that like I make these kits for myself, and then I figure, you know, why not just put them up? I mean, I do kind of like come at it like, hey, let me make a product. But I always try to make stuff. I make stuff for myself, right? It's not like, oh, I'm trying to make a product and just so I can target an audience and sell it. This is something that has interested me. That's why I made this whole session, I guess, concept for a series, because it just came about from me having a desire to actually have some intent about creating, composing stuff. Because I mostly sample. I go back and forth about sample composition, and I try to like kind of find a balance in the two. Like when I first started sampling, I would like try to add some composition to it, not just 100% sample based, but you know, chop a sample and then add something to it with some sort of instrument. So, but this is my attempts to kind of balance it out. Maybe even, you know, the idea of creating my own samples to chop up. What I created here, I'm not quite there, right? I'm not like, I don't know what this sounds like, but I made this expansion pack because I wanted to have like a small set of key groups that can load up in the MPC all at one time and won't take up a lot of memory. And that was also inspired from like the new MPCs coming out with 8 gigs and more. If you got like an MPC Live 2, 1 original MPC Live or X, you got 2 gigabytes. And so memory's kind of a little bit tighter and all that. So I made this expansion called Soul Session 1, and it's pretty it's small, but it's legit. Like, I think I put together a nice collection of sounds of what I kind of researched are like the best sounds that go into like 70s soul. So yeah, that's what this is. Soul Session 1 is a handcrafted MPC expansion inspired by timeless sound of 70s souls records with warm keys, expressive textures, and drums that breathe like a real player. This pack includes a complete MPC project loaded with 10 key groups. So I wanted to make a project so that it loads up like somewhat of a little like sound module or rompler, bread and butter sounds with, you know, a concept to it. So 10 key groups, they're RAM friendly. So MPC users, like I was saying, running 2 gigabyte models, you can stay creative without fighting memory limits. And then it includes a drum kit that delivers an authentic human feel using multi-sampled kick, snare, hi-hat, ride cymbals, mapped with cycling variations for more realistic playback and groove. You also get crash, mid-tom, and floor-tom samples to round out a full performance-ready kit. If you're chasing soulful swing, emotional chords, and drums that don't sound robotic, Soul Session 1 is your new starting point. Thank you, ChatGPT, for the help with that. So shout out to OpenAI. All right, so what's included? One MPC project, 10 key groups, RAM friendly for 2 gigabyte MCs, one drum kit with multi-sample drums and cycling realism, kick, snare, hi-hat, ride, cymbal, cycle variations. Best for 70s soul inspired production, boom bap, lo-fi, soul, hip hop, chops, progression, songwriting sessions, producers who want realism plus low RAM storage. So yeah, go check it out. Links in the description, top over there. And yeah, it's something that I've been working on for a little bit. Just wanted to have something for people who decided not to like upgrade to a newer MPC. And as myself, I was kind of like just feeling inspired with that, just sticking with what I have, and then wanted to make my own stuff. So today I've made a song, as you were hearing it, just a loop. This is a 4-bar thing. And I've kind of developed 2 ways of writing songs. And one is more structured, where I like really break down the sections, which is just simple because I'm like making boom bap, where it's an intro, a hook, and a verse, hook, verse, kind of repeated for 2 verses and like 3 hooks, and then outro, and that's it. So I have that formula. And then I have one that's kind of more free, where I would say like it's poem style. So that's what I'm doing today, where I'm really just gonna take this loop so I'm gonna take this 4-bar loop, and then what I've done actually already is made a song sequence, and I just stretched it out. So it's just gonna be repeating for, I don't know how many bars. I got like 48 bars there. And I just made it enough bars so that I can get my verse out, and then my short like repetitive hook or song concept idea. And the song is called Growing Old. So I'm saying it's more poem style. The way I'm going about this is because I've done this like maybe on 2 or 3 other tracks. So there's really no structure. It's just copied. And then so what I'll go into is record my vocals, and then I'll like rearrange and drop stuff out in the arranger. And so like build kind of the structure of it around the vocals. So yeah, so but yeah, to go through, let me turn this to let me see, hold on. Turn this to in. Okay, go through real quick so I can show you some of the instruments. Shit. I'm not trying to mute my vocal out while I'm doing this. And oh, it's shutting off. Okay, I'll just go through and mute group or track mute these. So we got, did I not even mute them? Okay, back to this one. Okay, anyways. This is the drum kit. I'm especially proud of this drum kit because this is the time I really decided to sample more than doing hi-hats to get that. And then I also did it with the snare, much more organic vibe. So that's like feels good to do things and like try to level up. So like once I started doing this, there's really no going back. I started by doing just multi-sampled hi-hats from breaks, and then that became the standard, and now this is what I want to become the standard because it just sounds so much better than just having one drum sound, one kick sound. Yeah, so if you don't know, then ignorance is bliss, but once you start doing this, it's like you don't want to go back. So if you guys want to check it out, man, the kit is, well, it's going for 22. So if you're interested in checking it out, please grab it up and see what you can do with it. And if you guys do end up grabbing it, share something. That'd be cool. Maybe put a tag on it, Soul Session 1. So yeah. So the drums, then there's a piano. And we got a guitar in here. And this is a bass. This is actually not even a multi-sample. It's just a single note. Key groups, I just use a single sound. I feel like that's good enough. And yeah, so I'm like, I real minimalist when it comes to bass lines. I actually, in my template, I have the same bass one-shot key group that I use like across all my beats. It's not this one, but it's another one that I got from a Yamaha keyboard that I love, and it sounds good on everything. But yeah, this is a different bass tone that I sampled for this expansion specifically, and I think it sounds nice. Spiccato soul string. I need to level up this whole overhead camera rig so that I don't get this. What I want to do is put another desk behind the desk that I have, so that I can anchor the overhead. That's, you know, so that you can avoid the vibrations on the mic when you're hitting pads. Kind of an amateur move that I've been messing with for a while, but for now, another soul string tremolo. Okay, so then we got choir. And then like a vibraphone thing. So, and that's it. That's it. 10 key groups, 1 drum kit, multi-sampled. And then I get this out of it. I'm gonna pull up the chat so I can say what's up. Thank you for being here, by the way. So I'm gonna move over this and just say what's up to y'all, and then get to like recording some of this. Turn this down. Ralph Moss, what's good? What's good? B jamming, what's happening? Worldie's a hero, what's up? Am I choppy? Oh, that sucks. Dang. I didn't notice anything on my end. I've been trying to do the 1080 streams. Maybe I should have brought it down to a softer resolution for this one, because my plan was, I already spoke about it, I was gonna start doing like multi-video shoots within the streams, and then I could extract them into videos, but I'm not quite there yet. So, but yeah, what's good, man? Thank y'all for coming in and chatting it up a little bit. I'll go ahead and get started since we're kind of mellow in the chat. Of course, we can talk about whatever. If you guys want to talk about speculation on the sample again, continue that. I am hyped about it, so that's usually where we end up. Just gotta get this looking good. This shouldn't take very long. I think I got the rap part down pretty good. The most difficult part is gonna be probably being happy with the part that I sing. Just because my singing voice ain't 100% where I want it to be. Just trying to get this overhead looking good though, real quick. Nice. That's a little dark, isn't it? It's a bit dark. Oh, I did want to take a second though before I get started to shout out to the synth company and music gear company Donner. You guys have heard of Donner. I was in like communication with them and they agreed to send a synth out to me, which is, I'm gonna pull it up here and just show you guys this. I've showed this before and you've probably seen it. It is the Donner L1 Essential synth, which is like a recreation of, one of you all could tell me again what it is. But I just wanted to shout them out because they're really cool about sharing this with me and like open about how I go about making a video for them. And so I've been in communication with them and I told them that I had some, I probably won't be able to make a video, and they were understanding just due to some circumstances going on in my life with my family and just trying to prioritize other things other than being here on this channel. But yeah, I wanted to shout them out at least because they said go ahead and hold on to the keyboard. And, you know, I agreed to, or I told them I could probably do some streams and showcase it. I'm just not great with synths. I'm learning it. And so that's one of the reasons. So I'm going to take my time on this thing. It's a cool little invention with the magnetic keyboard right there. You know, dope, kind of unique. I've never really seen anything like that. So, but yeah, I just wanted to shout them out for being super cool with me, you know, understanding. They seem like good folks too. So if you guys are interested in that, there is a link in the description directly to the Donner L1 Essential synth. So yeah, just wanted to take a little break for that. Appreciate you guys over there at Donner. And here we are. What's up, Elman? I'm gonna just call you Elman, bro, because I'm never good on trying to pronounce your whole name, bro. So yeah, I'm about to record some vocals right here that I got written for this track on this expansion that I put together. The song is called Growing Old, so bear with me as I try to sing a little bit here. One thing I should have done with this expansion is color coded the sounds. Look, I don't like how this looks, so I'm looking at every single sound is green. So that's, you live and you learn, you know. It would look cooler if they weren't like that and give you some like kind of separation. So let's see. Check. Yeah. Growing old. Yeah, growing old. Let me get the in-ear, not the in-ear, the picture-in-picture going. Alrighty. Growing old. Yep. Growing old. Yeah. Growing old. Growing old. Yeah. Growing old. Dang, I don't even have any EQ on this. Air channel strip. Check, mic check. Chat. Yeah. Growing old. It's not, my voice ain't there, bro. Let me see. I could probably skip this part though. One thing that sucks about being a content creator, making videos, is like if you want to get a good shot that looks good, it's lit up right, you have big ass lights in your face, and it's kind of hard to see stuff on your, like I'm trying to look at my screen, but it's just got a big old glare from this light over here. So I could go like this and I'll be all right. Do that. Let's do that 2 times. Mic check 1 2 1 2. They say with gray hair comes wisdom. More life lived, y'all reveal the vision. When you were young, you were hard-headed, now you listen. You're a grown man, now handle business. No more run around doing dumb shit, take care of them children. You're a role model, at least to a few. They're still small, they're the least of these. You better do right by them. Okay. Let me just get started on that. So I'm gonna skip the hook part because I'm not really feeling like the singing voice is there at this point. Need a little warm up with the rap first. Growing old, growing old. They say with gray hair comes wisdom. More life lived, y'all reveal the vision. When you were young, you were hard-headed, now you listen. You're a grown man, now handle business. No more run around doing dumb shit, take care of them children. You're a role model, at least to a few. They're still small, they're at least these. Let me start again. I'm not even recording. You know, got this armed or what? I don't know what happened there. Was it armed? What happened there? It's armed. All right. Okay, I might have just hit overdub instead of rec. Growing old, growing old. Something like that. Growing old, growing old. They say with gray hair comes wisdom. More light lived, y'all reveal the vision. When you were young, you were hard-headed, now you listen. You're a grown man, now handle business. No more run around doing dumb shit, take care of them children. You're a role model, at least to a few. They're still small, they're the least of these. You better do right by them, yes, right there, exemplify it. Don't let your soul go hollow, filling up on vain things, watch your diet. Change things, don't be compliant, not complacent. You need a system, otherwise your time's just wasting. But most of all, fix your attitude. Give thanks to the Most High, even when you're low. There's healing power in your gratitude. Have hope, that's up with latitude, let's go. We're growing old, but gracefully. Choose what you meditate on tastefully. You are what you eat, cook up meals. Don't go fast, wait patiently. That goes for all things you ingest. Through your eyes, your ears, straight to your chest. It affects your heart, then leaves the rest. Be intentional about where you start. I hope you're all the best. To all the fathers, a yes, yes, y'all. Most High Father, bless, bless. Bless, bless, y'all. It's there. I don't know if it's muting when I'm using the... That's weird. Oh, okay, I know what's going on. Cause it's on in. Reveal the vision. They They said with gray hair comes wisdom. More light live, y'all reveal the vision. When you were young, you were hard-headed, now you listen. You're a grown man, now handle business. No more run around doing dumb shit, take care of them children. You're a role model, at least to a few. They're still small, they're the least of these. You better do right by them, yes, right there, exemplify it. Don't let your soul go hollow, filling up on vain things, watch your diet. Change things, don't be compliant, not complacent. You need a system, otherwise your time's just wasting. But most of all, fix your attitude. Give thanks to the Most High, even when you're low. There's healing power in your gratitude. Have hope. I don't like it, exactly. And one thing that's not, I don't really like the tone of it right now. But one thing maybe y'all are hearing, and I don't know how you feel about it, but when I do this, like what I call like a more of a free songwriting form, and I call it like more poetic, I tend to do this kind of more spoken word thing where it's not exactly like on rhythm. It's more like talked and rushed. I don't know what I'm doing. It's just kind of coming out the way that it does, but I've noticed that when I do this. So, but I kind of like that. They say with gray hair comes wisdom. Say with gray hair comes wisdom. More light live, y'all reveal the vision. When you were young, you were hard-headed, now you listen. We are a grown man now. Check. Yeah. They say with gray hair comes wisdom. More light live, y'all reveal the vision. When you were young, you were hard-headed, now you listen. You're a grown man now, handle business. No more run around doing dumb shit, take care of them children. You're a role model, at least to a few. They're still small, they're the least of these. You better do right by them, yes, right there, exemplify it. Don't let your soul go hollow, filling up on vain things, watch your diet. Change things, don't be compliant, not complacent. You need a system, otherwise your time's just wasted. But most of all, fix your attitude. Give thanks to the Most High, even when you're low. There's healing power in your gratitude. Have hope, that's upward latitude. Let's go. We're growing old but gracefully. Choose what you meditate on tastefully. You are what you eat. Cook up meals, don't go fast, wait patiently. That goes for all things you ingest through your eyes, your ears, straight to your chest. It affects your heart, then leads to the rest. Be intentional about where you start. I hope you're all the best. To all the fathers, I guess, yes, y'all. Most High Father, bless, y'all. Yeah. Something like that. Try to get it in. I should do a marker on this real quick. Shit. Right here. Hold on. See on. Okay. No, here. Sleeping page, notification off. Okay. All right. So now I can jump right to there. I need to see like I'm over here. I can just go boom, jump right there, and I can start my verse a lot quicker. How you guys feeling? What y'all thinking about right now? School hit the button, man. It's been a minute. Welcome back. Ghetto Styles, what's up? Tactical MIDI, Trader to the Living. Appreciate it, Trader. Flow Archives, what's good, man? How you doing? Okay. Yeah, we'll just do this, pull it back a little bit. Well, what happens if I'm right here? So give me a count in. If I go up, no, play start, shift, 1, rec, play. I'll just start from there. So I'll just pull it back a little bit.
They say with gray hair comes wisdom.
I'm gonna try to talk this. I think it was Ali Star that gave me advice one day, and I kept it in mind, but I still kind of go back to my old ways, like, because a lot of people do this, right? The rap voice is different from the talking voice, so I'm gonna try to like be conscious about that, because I am, like I was saying, this is kind of more of like a spoken word kind of flow where it's not 100% on the rhythm. It's kind of rushed. And not to say that it's intentional the way I wrote, I think it is somewhat, but it's most subconsciously, but I'm going with it, like when I wrote it, but I'm like, okay, I kind of like that kind of rushed spoken word kind of thing.
They say with gray hair comes wisdom. More light live, y'all reveal the vision. When you were young, you were hard-headed, now you listen. You're a grown man, now handle business. No more run around doing dumb shit, take care of them children. You're a role model, at least to a few. And still small, they're the least of these. You better do right by them, yes, right there, exemplify it. Don't let your soul go hollow, filling up on vain things, watch your diet. Change things, don't be compliant. They say with gray hair comes wisdom. More light live, y'all reveal the vision. When you were young, you were hard-headed, now you listen. You're a grown...
Check.
They say with gray hair comes wisdom. More life lived, y'all reveal the vision. When you were young, you were hard-headed, now you listen. You're a grown man, now handle business. No more running around doing dumb shit, take care of them children. You're a role model, at least to a few. They're still small, they're the least of these. You better do right by them, yes, right there, exemplify it. Don't let your soul go hollow, filling up on vain things. Watch your diet, change things, don't be compliant, not complacent. You need a system, otherwise your time's just wasting. But most of all, fix your attitude, give thanks to the Most High. Even when you're low, there's healing power in your gratitude. Have hope, that's upward latitude, let's go. We're growing old but gracefully. Choose what you meditate on tastefully. You are what you eat, cook up meals, don't go fast, wait patiently. That goes for all things you ingest. Through your ears, your eyes, straight to your chest. It affects your heart, that leads the rest. Be intentional about where you start, I hope you're all the best. To all the fathers, I guess, yes, y'all, Most High Father, bless. I bless y'all. His grace makes me worthy, I say it and confess. Do better, be the best you can be, grow old gracefully.
So yeah, like just I don't know why it's doing that. Why is it? It's on auto in. It's weird. Is that's a bug? Ghetto Styles. I don't know. You still in here, man? Do you know if this is normal? I don't know how many of y'all use the audio tracks, but having an audio track and then using this, I've never experienced that before, where the audio signal coming in is cutting out. I mean, I guess if it's even set to in, to me it made sense if it was set to auto, because it's kind of scrubbing through the audio, and then like when it's on auto, like I could talk right now, but if there's an audio track on a timeline, then it switches to playing back that audio. So to me that I get why it would be doing that, but yeah, even when it's set to in, merge, that's weird. See that as I'm talking, but it is only while it's on the audio. See that? So it has something to do with that, but I would think when it's set to in, it wouldn't do it, but it is doing it still. Weird.
Here comes wisdom, more life, more life. They say with gray hair comes wisdom. More life lived, y'all reveal the vision. When you were young, you were hard-headed, now you listen. You're a grown man, now handle business. No more running around doing dumb shit, take care of them children. You're a role.
Is that what it is? I know I was gonna ask y'all if you can give some examples of what it is that I'm doing, and for sure, man, because yeah, Nipsey Hussle definitely was that Victory Lap album. Definitely one of my favorite albums as far as like just the energy behind it and the sound of it. So I think subconsciously it's probably influencing me for sure. Ghetto Styles, chill mode, about to have a recording session myself soon. Cool. Are you doing, you're doing some vocals? You yourself, or you recording some people or what? But yeah, School hit the button. I don't know why that was, it's hidden. I don't know if everyone can see that, but that was hidden. OSR, what's good? Hope all is well, man. Can't wait for the MPC sample. Gonna be taking that bad boy everywhere. I hope you can stem out stuff. Yeah, it should be interesting what is revealed as far as like what can be done with this thing. I mean, just on the surface, just looking at it, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm happy about that, no doubt.
They say with gray hair comes wisdom. More life lived, God revealed the vision. When you were young, you were hard-headed, now you listen. You're a grown man, now handle business. No more running around doing dumb shit, take care of them children. You're a role model, at least to a few. They're still small, they're the least of these. You better do right by them, yes, right there, exemplify it. Don't let your soul go hollow, filling up on vain things. Watch your diet, change things, don't be compliant, not complacent. You need a system, otherwise your time's just wasting. But most of all, fix your attitude, give thanks to the Most High. Even when you're low, there's healing power in your gratitude. Have hope, that's upward latitude, let's go.
I feel like I'm just biting that style now when I hear it. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to like do it without trying to do my speaking voice and let it go a little higher. Yeah, so how many of y'all are doing vocals and like consider this kind of stuff, like as far as like your tone of voice and all that? Yeah. How many takes do you take till you're happy? Maybe I stand up.
They say with gray hair comes wisdom. More life lived, y'all reveal the vision. When you were young, you were hard-headed, now you listen. You're a grown man, now handle business. No more run around doing dumb shit, take care of them children. You're a role model, at least to a few. They're still small, they're the least of these. You better do right by them, yes, right there, exemplify it. Don't let your soul go hollow, filling up on vain things. Watch your diet, change things, don't be compliant, not complacent. You need a system, otherwise your time's just wasting. But most of all, fix your attitude, give thanks to the Most High. Even when you're low, there's healing power in your gratitude. Have hope, that's upward latitude, let's go. We're going old but gracefully. Choose what you meditate on tastefully. You are what you eat, cook up meals. Don't go fast, wait patiently. That goes for all things you ingest. Through your eyes, your ears, straight to your chest. It affects your heart, it leads the rest. Be intentional about where you start. I hope you're all the best. To all the fathers, and yes, yes, y'all. Most High Father, bless, bless. I bless, y'all. His grace makes me worthy. I say it and confess. Do better, be the best you can be. Grow old gracefully. With gray hair comes. They say with gray hair comes wisdom. More life lived, y'all reveal the vision. When you were young, you were hard-headed, now you listen. You're a grown man, now handle business. No more run around doing dumb shit, take care of them children. You're a role model, at least to a few. They're still small, they're the least of these. You better do right by them, yes, right there, exemplify it. Don't let your soul go hollow, filling up on vain things. Watch your diet, change things, don't be compliant, not complacent. You need a system, otherwise your time's just wasting. But most of all, fix your attitude, give thanks to the Most High. Even when you're low, there's healing power in your gratitude. Have hope, that's upward latitude, let's go. We're going old but gracefully. Choose what you meditate on tastefully. You are what you eat, cook up meals. Don't go fast, wait patiently. That goes for all things you ingest. Through your eyes, your ears, straight to your chest. It affects your heart and leaves the rest. Be intentional about where you start. I hope you're all the best. To all the fathers, and yes, yes, y'all. Most High Father, bless, bless. I bless, y'all. His grace makes me worthy. I say it and confess. Do better, be the best you can be. Grow old gracefully. Growing old Growing old. Grow old gracefully.
I like that take for the most part, but there's some parts where it's like, what did I say? See, this might be a reason why I want to get the Live 3. So I kind of, the other day I was like, oh man, I'm definitely getting the Live 3, but I was just frustrated for whatever reason. Just more excuses for the gas, but yeah, I don't usually punching in, but punching in on the Live 3 is really nice. The dedicated bars and beats button and the ticks and all that. So maybe I'll just around this. I'll work around this, save this for now, and then maybe I'll punch in. Maybe I'll do it all again. Now I'm gonna work on the part I'm least kind of confident about, and that's trying to get this. Man, I really don't like this. Ghetto Styles, if you're in here, like, report this for me if you can. I mean, this doesn't seem usual. Nah, as many takes as it takes. Man, I'm always messing with vocals, for sure. Yeah. I'm a bit sick, dude, Having a little bit of whiskey, a little bit of Jameson for old time's sake. It's been a while. Okay, just chilling, growing old. Yeah. Let me do another. Let me copy this one. Box. Let's go. Hook. Close. Yeah. Let me see. I'm punching in with the 2.15. All right. So you are doing vocals then. So you do your vocals standalone? What about you, OSR? You're on the 37. What MPC are you on, school? 2.15, huh? So you didn't even bothered with 3.0 yet? What are you looking at, school? Hit them. Are you looking at the new MPC? Because I think they're probably taking it back a little bit with that one as far as workflow goes. I mean, it's something new, but they're trying to get like an ode to the 60 and 3000. I don't know if anything beyond it looking like an MPC 60. I guess it's a combo of that. That's why they got the armrest on it. The armrest. Using the touch. Oh, shoot. Wow. So you use audio tracks with the touch connected to well, obviously connected to a computer. I got the 37 with the Pro Pack. Oh, okay. So you do have one with the 3.0 on it, and then you're using the touch on them. Are we on 3.7? I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Oh, we are on 3.7. Okay. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go blow my nose. Put this up here. Be right back. Beck, what's good? Yes, sir. Recorded into Pro Tools. Okay. So, well, you said you were punching in with 2.15. Tactical. I hope they do more optimization. Some have complained about the new generation still being buggy. Yeah, I heard about that. And I mean, your name's MIDI, bro. And I know you've mentioned having problems with MIDI before. How's yours now? You're saying other people have claimed, so you've been solid or what? That's what I'm mostly hearing is issues with MIDI. So I don't know what kind of issues people have. Like, since I kind of keep things this in standalone, mostly everything just in the MPC, I don't do a lot of MIDI stuff, so I haven't had like many bugs really. Other than when I was trying to do some key groups, I was coming up with key groups that had empty sounds, so maybe that's related to the bugs. I always had a problem with the... Okay, make the beat in the touch, add instruments, etc. in my 37. Make sure it's clean, run it in Pro Tools, add vocals. So what do you use Punch in for? Not for vocals? I always had a problem with the MPC software being glitchy. It has so much power on previous hardware, but something always struggled in software. Everything still crashes. Oh, okay. Man. Hold on, I still gotta clear this nose.
They said with gray hair comes wisdom. More life lived, y'all reveal the vision. When you were young, you were hard-headed, now you listen. You're a grown man, now handle business. No more run around doing dumb shit, take care of them children. You're a role model, at least to a few. They're still small, they're the least of these. You better do right by them, yes, right there, exemplify it. Don't let your soul go hollow, filling up on vain things. Watch your diet, change things, don't be compliant, not complacent. You need a system, otherwise your time's just wasted. But most of all, fix your attitude. Give thanks to the Most High, even when you're low. There's healing power in your gratitude. Have hope, that's up with latitude. Let's go, we're going old but gracefully. Choose what you meditate on tastefully. You are what you eat, cook up meals. Don't go fast, wait patiently. That goes for all things you ingest. Through your eyes, your ears, straight to your chest. It affects your heart and leaves the rest. Be intentional about where you start. I hope you're all the best. To all the fathers, and yes, yes, y'all. Most High Father, bless, bless. I bless, y'all. His grace makes me worthy. I say it and confess. Do better, be the best you can be. Grow old gracefully.
Yeah.
Growing old, growing old. Growing old, growing old.
Shit, man. I don't know. I don't know if I'm anxious. The vocals, I'm gonna say this, like my singing skills aren't amazing, but usually when I'm practicing this as I have been, I'm feeling it a bit more. It's interesting though. I used to be like really anxious when it came to like doing like public speaking and even doing this kind of thing, like live streaming. Although it's not public, you know, people are watching or whatever. But like, I feel like it doesn't, I'm gonna use the word manifest. You know that feeling of anxiety, like when you're getting anxious to do something and it's kind of like nerves or whatever. It's like almost like that has disappeared, but I think it still comes out in ways where like I'm not performing the best I could. But I mean, I'm not great. I'm not a great singer, so. not standing up. Should I do that? Growing up. I don't know if I don't know how to use my diaphragm correctly. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why school hit the button. Your messages, some of your messages are being held for review, and it's not like you're saying anything wild or nothing. Another moderator just handled this. Who's moderating, by the way? Because whenever I click that button, it says someone else handled it. I am using a USB mic, but does the latency sound weird or something? I'm using a USB mic, but I'm not using it plugged in through USB. But I've thought about getting a mixer. I just like keeping things simple, like, you know. But when I do have another synth or something like this, I can't really just plug it in. I do have the mixer by what's that company? It's that little passive mixer. But I kind of don't want to mess with the passive mixer because of the drop in decibels. Ralph Monster, appreciate it, man. Stand up for vocals. Get a small mixer. Works by itself. Oh, the diaphragm works by itself. Oh, so like sitting down is in the right position for like. Okay, we'll see.
Say with gray hair.
It's really quiet.
Growing old, growing old. They say with gray hair comes wisdom. More life lived, y'all reveal the vision. When you were young, you were hard-headed, now you listen. You're a grown man, now handle business. No more run around doing dumb shit, take care of them children.
That's just louder.
Growing old, yeah. They say with gray hair comes more life lived, y'all reveal the vision. When you were young, headed, now you listen. You're a grown man, now handle business. Now doing dumb shit, take care of them children. You're a role model, at least to a few. They're still small, they're the least of these. You better do right by them, yes, right there, exemplify it. Yes, you growing old, growing old. Yeah, 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 yeah. Growing old, growing old, growing old. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Growing old, growing old. Yeah, 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 yeah. Growing old. They say with gray hair comes wisdom. More life lived, more.
Go putting a little.
Growing old, growing old. Yeah, 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 yeah. Growing old. Garbage. What's that?
Hold up. I think I'm gonna get a little spoonful of honey. Isn't that a trick that singers be doing? A little honey, a little whiskey. Let's go. Hey, talk to me. Talk to me, fellas. About whatever. Well, when I punch in on my DAW, I have to add latency compensation on the input. I don't know if it's hard to punch lazy because you gotta with the dedicated buttons and for the bars and beats and ticks so you can get precise to like right where you need to be. With this, I mean, MPC3 is a little bit easier. I could do it from the main screen, but I haven't taken the time on that. Just like it's more of a let me go in and figure it out. Well, can I set it here? You can set it from here, yeah, which is good. So I need to explore that a little bit more. But I'm just kind of lazy where I just I tend to just I don't know if it is kind of lazy, but then in the long run, it's like I'm doing more work for myself because I'm just like let me just do the whole burst again rather than punching in that little part. So yeah, I don't think as doing things standalone, you're not really dealing with latency. I don't believe the has any in the preferences or anything. So, but yeah, if you're going straight in, I'm going with the USB mic. I'm going straight in with the audio, anyways. I'm not, you know what I mean. So, I don't know. That's one of those things I never wanted to deal with, and part of the reason why I like just going standalone, keep things simple, rather than having to deal with all kinds of like technical settings and just communication of different devices and software and stuff. Like there was always some kind of hiccup when working with a MacBook before I went to like music, Logic Pro and all that instruments and West sounds and all that stuff. But yeah, you guys want to talk more about the sample. Like I like to take little breaks in between trying to do vocal takes because just going one after the other, it gets a little bit boring and I get a little bit detached from what I'm doing, you know what I mean? This is a raw YouTube channel, yeah, fellas. Blowing my nose. Some people will be like, you blow your nose some other time. Once you wait till you feel better to get on the internet. No. I will eat my lunch while I'm streaming and I will stick a tissue up my nose and I will do what I gotta do no matter what. Because that's how you get done. Alright? So you get shit done. No excuses. No excuses. Yep. MPC sample is the shit. Some are, of course, that's how it is. Some are hating already. Yeah, man, I think it's gonna be awesome. I know. Like a few years ago, this thing must be in development for a while. People were asking for something like this. I mean, people think I still are. I think the 2.15 heads, like yourself, school hit the button. That's why I asked you, are you interested in the MPC sample? Because I feel like people that are hanging on to that old workflow are like the same ones that are like, we don't want a DOW in a box. Like, let the MPC be what it is. And, you know, so this to me is, I love it because I love the SP for that reason. It's like a little, it's just a sampler and it does that well where everything is immediate. And that's why this is super interesting to me. Well, I say I was asking for a mini version of this so that I can just do everything when I'm gone, you know? But this is like an SP, but an MPC, man. That's perfection. The right kind of sequencing you want, that I want for sure. So probably need more time. Gotta get my fan charging. Okay. It's cool, battery powered. The way you said that, though, it sounds like you already got one. But I'm hearing the 24th is going to be the release date. So tactical. Sounds like you'll be getting one, yeah?
With gray hair comes wisdom. More life lived, y'all reveal the vision. When you were young, you were hard-headed, now you listen. You're a grown man, now handle business. No more run around doing dumb shit, take care of them children. You're a role model, at least to a few. They're still small, they're the least of these. You better do right by them, yes, right there, exemplify it. Don't let your soul go hollow, filling up on vain things. Watch your diet, change things, don't be compliant, not complacent. You need a system, otherwise your time just wasted. But most of all, fix your attitude. Give thanks to the Most High, even when you're low. There's healing power in your gratitude. Have hope, that's upward latitude, let's go. We're going old, but gracefully. Choose what you meditate on tastefully. You are what you eat, cook up meals. Don't go fast, wait patiently. That goes for all things you ingest. Through your eyes, your ears, straight to your chest. It affects your heart and leaves the rest. Be intentional about where you start. I hope you're all the best. To all the fathers, and yes, yes, y'all. Most High Father, bless, bless. I bless, y'all. His grace makes me worthy. I say it and confess. Do better, be the best you can be. Grow old gracefully. Growing old, growing old. Growing old, growing old. Growing old, growing old.
Yeah, this is not fantastic. What's going on with my signal? Is it good or what? Tactical. What's a heat box? I know what an analog heat is. I don't know what a heat box is though. So you're not getting the MPC sample. You'll get it. I know you'll get it. Saturdays are always quiet. That's okay.
Bless. I bless, y'all. His grace makes me worthy. I say it and confess. Do better, be the best you can be. Grow old gracefully. Growing old, growing old. meditate and confess. Do better, be the best you can be. Grow old gracefully.
Hey, what's good, Rafael Taveras, man? Peace to you. It's only 400, of course. Okay. All right. No doubt. Yeah, only 400. It's not bad at all. Cheaper than an SP. Do you got an SP Tactical? 404 Mark II? Just sit down. I'm gonna sit down and chat. We're at 4:37 right now. I've been live for an hour. I think I'll just chat for like. You guys got enough chat in you for like 15, 20 minutes? How about it? Let's go. I'm gonna take this off. I don't know. I know I'm not gonna be happy with the vocal singing part. So I'm gonna take a break from it and just chat it up. Laid the foundation. Number one thing is you just gotta show up and do something, right? Just show up and do something. Give it a shot. You'll never know if it works or not if you don't show up. And practice makes better. So 400. So yeah, what is a heat box, man? Who makes a heat box? Is that Digitech? Are we just talking the same thing as the analog heat? I've been thinking about something for like outboard processing. Oh, this is on already. Thinking about what? The SP? Anybody hear anything else about the sample lately? Heat box. All I'm seeing is like a lunch box, bro. Heat box. Production. I don't know. I don't see nothing. What sounds very good to you, man? SP or? I know you don't mean what I'm doing. MPC sample. Anyway, I haven't looked at when I always go to MPC forums. I haven't seen what they have had to say about the sample yet, so it should be interesting. Let me go on there. MPC mini or fake? Ooh, 7 pages. This used to be my go-to spot for anything MPC, music production. MPC forums. It's real. Look. I don't think it's gonna be that big in a relative. B Jammin did a video on the size of it. It's like it's gonna be smaller than an SP, and then the SP4 from Mark II, about the same size but just a little bit smaller. To me, this is like kind of the most interesting thing that Akai has done in a while, because I mean, it's cool. The whole ecosystem is cool, and just the fact that you get support and there's been so many updates, like you can't really be mad, although people get mad about everything. But you know, if you bought into an MPC Live or an X, like when it first got released, so many free updates, and it's come such a long way. It's like I feel like it's cool, you know, And that's like, as people say, like, you really shouldn't buy something for what it can be, but what it is. And it was really, I think, amazing to begin with. And now it's just, they added so much to it, and it's cool that you can buy like a used live and still, you know, upgrade to the latest OS. But for me, like, seeing the Live 3, for me, that wasn't, to me, it wasn't innovation. I mean, just smacking a bunch of buttons on it. It's convenient to have some of that stuff and useful, aside from someone who doesn't care about like step sequencing. That just made it look way too busy. Like, to me, it didn't look real when I first saw it. Yeah, so that's, I mean, just that. Like, I was hoping for, as far as like the build of the new Live, the Live 3, I was hoping for something different. You know, obviously I was hoping for something more portable than, you know, but I guess I got my assumptions or perspectives wrong of what the intention of what Akai has for the Live series, because I thought it was a portable box, but really it makes sense in the name. It's a live box, so you can do more live types of actions with it. So it getting larger isn't necessarily going against their, I guess, concept behind that. So for me, it didn't meet my expectations. I did want something smaller, right? So seeing the MPC sample, I feel like is the most interesting thing that I've seen them do. Aside from a lot of just like the firmware updates, it's cool. A lot of stuff is really cool, man. I'm not hating at all. But yeah, this is the most interesting thing to me because it's different. It's left field for, I guess, what they're doing now. I don't know. They're just taking it back, I guess, you know? So in a way. So they're taking it back, but still having some of the tech of today, which is something I want to see. I've been wanting to see. I just hope it's not too limited. But I think it would be cool if this is the start of something, a different line of MPC, I guess. I don't know. How do they split that, though? You know? Is it still marketed as MPC in a way? I guess so. It is, obviously. But so like the MPCs now have become much more. I think they've become what the name implies, like Music Production Center. That being a DAW style thing is makes sense to me. It's coming to a point of actually meeting its destiny of what it was meant to be, a music production center. And I don't know, I like it still, but this is interesting to me. So it could be interesting if like this is a new start of a new line of MPCs that are a simpler approach to making music that's more about beat making than it is overall full production, which I think it makes a lot of sense. I don't know, man, like in my time of like writing songs here, I've been just like trying to find people who write songs, and they exist. People who are doing songs and standalone, they exist for sure, but I don't feel like they're sharing their music as much like on the internet. As far as the process, there's none of the other like MPC creators that mostly do MPC stuff. I guess they don't. Most of the bigger MPC creators aren't doing MPC stuff, other than like for the most part, which is Malo Beats. I mean, he does some other samplers too. And so do I, but I think when I think of those creators, they're mainly MPC. Maybe just because MPC makes a lot of MPCs, so that's the majority of the content on their channels. But I haven't seen a single one of them. I guess they're just not vocalists or songwriters. But I haven't seen a single one of them like talk about recording a song. Maybe y'all can name one. So it seems like it's not a big market for that at this point yet. I would think they would get, if that, you know, they would get some kind of creator, a songwriter to market their MPC, because they're not even like marketing the full capabilities of the MPC by leaving out the audio track, you know, as part of the market. They're just there if you want to use them, but I guess they can be used in other ways. Are you finally getting an appetite?
Yeah.
Yeah? What are you thinking about?
Cheese quesadilla.
Oh, okay. I'll get off here and I'll make you some. Can you grab this stuff out?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the analog heat. Right now I'll say I don't need anything at all. I'm recording my own vocals today and I suck at it, but it needs to be done. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you gotta start somewhere or you'll always suck, right? So yeah, the MPC sample, man, is kind of the most interesting thing going on right now. But I don't think it's gonna be catered towards that part of me that records songs. I'm sure I can write songs or come up with ideas just like I can with the SP, but I don't know. I guess I gotta wait till launch day to see all the features. This might surprise us because on the surface it looks like a beat machine, and by the name, I don't know. How much do y'all expect out of this? Like, do you expect audio tracks? Do you expect plugins? Key groups? I don't know. For some reason, I'm not expecting that. Like, I'm expecting something similar to the SP workflow, the TE workflow, which is not really set up in that way. At the very least, I mean, you can record external audio to your beat, which is, I think, become a normal thing. It's wild that, like, that's why I never picked up like one of those old like I almost picked up an MPC 2000 XL, but I heard that you can't even record external audio while the sequence is playing, and to me, like, oh, that's kind of useless. Although it seemed like a cool machine to like otherwise for making beats, but that element to me is kind of a deal breaker when it comes to a sampler. I want to be able to record external audio, mainly for vocals, or if I want to like record an external keyboard. The Roland MV is for vocals and it is cheap. Oh, you talking about that MV1? Jib Josh, what's up, man? Came in late. What device are you talking about that you're expecting? I'm talking about the new MPC sample that was leaked a few days ago. I think I'll mainly use it to start ideas, not expecting audio tracks. I just want a stem out feature to import to Key 37. Well, I think OSR, the way that you're going to go about that, if it doesn't have stems, which makes sense, is just export the project, or just take your SD card out, since it's a micro SD card on the sample, put it in one of those little adapters and put that in your Key 37 and just load the whole project in your Key 37 and do that heavier work in there. Good to hear you doing well, man. I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad to be here sitting in the studio in the living room in my corner. So yeah, doing well. This is a project I've been wanting to get started on. So I was gonna sit here by myself, but I figured I'll go live and try to get it in. Yeah, so let me see. This is just from a few days ago. People speculating whether the leak was just an AI image. I mean, the Akai logo itself ain't right. I mean, it's got to be right. Yeah. Yeah, you know, OSR, I'm pretty confident it's gonna work that way, man. I don't see why they would not have that option. And just for evidence is like you can load your old probably MPC 2000 XL programs into the new MPCs. I've never done it, but I have done it with like an MPC 1000 or a 500 into a live. I've done that before, and I've done it into the computer software before with an MPC 500. What I want to see, I'm like, is there an MPC sample manual leak somewhere? That would be dope. Some more details. Okay, now I'm seeing, I just saw this XL. I think the XL is pretty dope what they did with it, like the actual hardware layout. I'd like to have one of those. This is a original MPC Live image leak. See, they've been leaking these forever. Classic. Remember those days way back. Simpler times. Someone yesterday in the stream was saying there was an image of an MPC sample with like a lo-fi plugin on the screen. I've never seen that. Let me type in leak. It might be tiny. Images. Certified Beats was good. Yeah, I mean, I was just recording some vocals. Now I'm just at the point of, I guess, kind of like taking a break from that and just back to talking about this new MPC. Well, what do you think, fellas? Certified? Jeb Josh, you grabbing one of these? And if you are grabbing one of these, how many of y'all are replacing the data knob like immediately? I like these old school style data knobs. I wonder if this thing will be easy to open to put like fat pads on. I don't know. I think this is going to be a really fun MPC to use. It's going to feel like being a kid again. Got to see the specs, R&B, Garvey. Yeah, there's no specs yet. I mean, other than, like, look right here at, like, some of the details. And, you know, probably know this by now. Rechargeable lithium-ion battery, micro SD card slot, sequencer, USB-C connection, built-in, yeah, speaker. I already said that. And microphone. But, yeah, no, like, RAM and any of that stuff has been leaked, any of that information. But you know what? I don't know which way they'll go, because I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. I don't know which direction they'll go. SP style, maybe they'll go that route where everything is like streaming and you can do up to like 16 gigs at once. They could go RAM route like the MPCs, or maybe they're gonna go even the EP-133. I'll not bring those two up because this is like looks like direct competition. Even the EP-133 I think is streaming. There's no load times or anything, but you're limited to the old version 65 megabytes and the newer one 128 megabytes. So I wonder if they're gonna like put a super small and like purposeful limit on the sample. I hope they don't. I hope it's at least SP, somewhere in that route, like where you can go 16 gigs of samples, or at least give it a 2 gigabyte RAM, you know. And I hope they don't do what the EP-133 does, where there's like a 20-second limit per pad. I hope there's no limit per pad, because then I'm really not gonna do no vocals on it. Because I will attempt, as if I have attempted to try to make a whole song on an SP. You could in theory do it on the SP because you're not limited to. You can make a sample on a pad as long as you want. You can put a whole song on a pad as long as it doesn't reach 16 gigs, which it's not gonna. Because even like 128 megabytes, I know this from using like the MPC 1000, which the max RAM is 128 megabytes. And like when you go into the sampler screen, you can look at the sample time left, and it's something like 12 minutes of stereo. So if you go mono instead of stereo, it'll give you a reading, and you got like 24 minutes of audio for 128 megabytes, which is really good actually. That's enough if you wanted to record a song. Definitely enough. So I guess 128 megabytes would be all right if they did something like that. They're doing, I don't know how, I just wonder, because if it's a nod to the MPC 60 and 3000, the MPC 60 I think it has something like 17 seconds of sampling. It was like 70 megabytes, something like that, of sample time. It might have been like 16 seconds. I don't know exactly. I was looking this up. I've never used one. I was looking it up though, like a month ago. So hopefully it's nothing like that, you know. So yeah, I don't know. What do y'all think? OSR is grabbing one. I know you grabbing one. You saying for sure. And you OSR, you had like all the you had the sample track stuff, right? So of course. Barely using my SP these days. If anything, my next thing is grabbing an analog synth or an Novation Mark III Launchpad Pro. Okay. Certified Beats is playing catch up with the stream. Yeah. Oh, were you watching it? I haven't sold my live. I got the live 2 here, and I also have an OG live. So I don't know. I'm still like going back and forth on what I'm gonna do, which one I'm selling. It actually depends on how good this MPC sample is. If this, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. This one is up for sale right now. I even dropped the price on it because I was like, let me get a live 3, and so I was like, I'm kind of in a hurry just because of gas. I'm like, I want a live 3. I want to get to work. I've been frustrated because I haven't been live streaming or working in my studio corner very much. So I was like, a live 3 is most conducive, other than it being bulky. And so that it doesn't really make sense because I took this to work. That was the day. I haven't taken this to work in a while. I put this in my backpack, and it was mad frustrating having it on my back. And I was like, well, because I also took this microphone that I have here on the desk. I took it off. This is a heavy microphone, man. This is like, I don't know. I mean, for a mic, it's solid. It's like 5 pounds or something. I don't know. It's probably the heaviest mic I've used. It's solid. It's good. I like it. But I tried to take it to work along with this. It was frustrating. So I was like, oh, MPC 3, I don't have to. While it's still going to be bulky, at least it has a built-in mic so I can come up with ideas without having to carry extra stuff. And so I've been having this on eBay. It hasn't sold. I wasn't trying to like put it at a low price because I wasn't in a hurry to sell it. Then I did drop the starting price. It's at like $800 right now. Still not selling. Buy it now price is at like $1,200. But today I was like, today I was thinking maybe I'll keep this and take it off eBay for a while. It just depends. I don't know what it depends on, but it depends. I bought because I love the retro style, so I did end up buying another skin for my OG Live, and or it's a retro one from X Power Design, and I'm just waiting on that. And I made a whole thing out of this. Like, I took the original Q-Links and I painted them this gray, this London gray color. Can't even pull this off. I think you guys really notice that, but these are gray. They're a version of gray. They're not black anymore. They used to be black. And I got this Fat Data knob off MPC stuff that was also black, and I painted it. It was a whole thing, man. It took me a few days because I messed up, and then I had to go redo it, and I was doing it at my work in the garage. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends on how good the MPC sample is. I don't expect it to replace. I don't see it replacing this because I don't have high hopes it's gonna have all the features I need to like write songs, but I might end up selling everything. I have considered that and like doing vocals on the on Logic Pro on the iPad, because I have signed up for the Logic Pro subscription on the iPad, but I haven't even used it. And before I was like standalone all the way again, I was using Logic Pro. And I think I was doing vocals in there. I might have been doing vocals in Pro Tools, but I didn't like Pro Tools for making beats. So I did all my beats in Logic. I think I did a lot of vocals in Pro Tools. Not a lot, but I did some. Yeah. Don't sell it. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. I was like, I mean, I don't know how rare it is, but it's more unique. And I might want to keep it. Because I know this is the second live retro I've had, and I was fiending for it the second time. So, I mean, I got 2 lives right now. I've got a Roland SP. And then I've got the EP-133. I'll have the MPC sample. Yeah, it's actually not a Curry case certified. It's not a Curry case, man. When I bought it, I didn't even know about Curry cases. I wish I had a Curry case one. I don't know. Maybe I'll get one. I wonder if he'll make a case for the Akai MPC sample. That could be interesting. He made a Curry case. Curry cases made a case for the EP-133. I think it was a custom build for DiBiase. Looks pretty dope. That's when I seen that. I hit him up. I was like, I need a case like this for the SP-44. But yeah, it's not a Curry case. It's pretty cool, but it's not as good as a Curry case. The guy that built the case that I have, the wood stand, he didn't even own the Live 2. He just built it off Dimensions, which is pretty good. But yeah, that guy's communication was trash. And I was like, it took like over a month just to get a response from him. So I was like, man, did I get scammed out of like $200? I think it was like $200 that I paid for that. But his communication was trash. And I don't think he even sells that anymore. I tried to find it. It was on some site that I've never even heard of before. I never bought anything from beforehand or since. It was called Bonanza. Have y'all heard of a site called Bonanza? But I just thought it looked dope. He actually had a listing with an MPC one with it in it. So the listing that I bought mine off didn't have a picture with the Live in it, but I took a chance. So I just assumed he didn't have it because when I got it, it wasn't flush with the body of it because he didn't he didn't factor in like the little rubber feet, which is about, I don't know, like half an inch or a quarter inch. Hey, baby. You're watching. How you doing? My wife's in here. I don't know why it moderated your comment. It just, because I guess because you said, hey, daddy. I wasn't trying to block your comment. But yeah, thanks for dropping in. How's it going over there? Are you going to be coming home soon? I make beats at work on my lunch break. Yeah, a little bit sometimes. Sometimes I'll live stream over there. But I don't really, I try to not even make beats. I just try to write songs. So, that, of course, making a beat is part of that process. But yeah. I mean, you got to. I don't know if you have kids or like what your life's like, but when you got a 9 to 5, I mean, we got to find time, especially when you got such a hunger for this like I do. Like, it's not playing around, like, you know, it's just feels like a fiber of my existence to I know maybe that sounds dumb, not to you all, but maybe someone outside looking in, maybe that sounds dumb. Used the Bonanza site once. That site felt sketchy. Yeah, does it exist still? But yeah. So, yeah, I'm about to finish up this stream. I got to go make my daughter some food. She's been not feeling well and not even having an appetite. She finally got an appetite up, so I'm going to go make her some food now. Oh, looks like you tried to call me. I think my wife tried to call me, too. So. All right, yeah, I'm done. I'm going to get off of here. And I will talk to y'all later. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for being here with me. Thanks for the conversation. If I could, you know, get a little thumbs up, then I would be very much appreciated. And if you're interested in the MPC sample, if you still think it's fake, I guarantee you it's real. And I actually have one. I'm probably going to be one of the first people, aside from the big creators that have one, the creators that are always lined up with Akai, I'm going to have one. So, yeah, you can look forward to that. Hopefully I'll have some time to go live with it and just explore it. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Y'all peace to you. Take care, and I'll see you later.